Hello fellow queens, it's your boy Isadora. Welcome back to my channel. I've been getting really into playing with makeup lately, so I just kind of wanted to do like a little November look into like certain looks I did in November and like why I did them, the products I used. I'm not very good at makeup and I feel like I have a kind of more untraditional approach to it where like I wear almost no base products like 80% of the time, and I just kind of want to do shit that I think is fun. Love these half magic gems. Anyway, so I like stuff that's funky, but like not too difficult because I'm not that good at it. So I just wanted to talk through the shit I'd been doing in November. So first off, I want to talk about this look with my little duck earrings. Now, something I'm a really big fan of, again, I was really not sleeping that well for about like a week. Mad insomnia problems, and like when I look like shit because I don't sleep, I tend to like try and remove all focus from my eyes and just do like a bold lip and almost no eye makeup. So this is this lippy I really like. It's a Maybelline vinyl ink. In the shade Sweet and Sour. This is like a limited edition part of their like sauce collection. I'm a big fan of the Maybelline vinyl inks. Like that shit will last until genuinely the end of fucking time. Honestly, like it can be hard to wash off. Like if I'm ever like taking a shower at night and like washing my face, like I take my cleansing balm like into the shower with me too, and like sometimes I gotta use cleansing balm twice to get the shit off my mouth. So like if you want an affordable lipstick that will last through literally almost anything, unless you're like drinking a bottle of olive oil, you know what I'm saying? But love those. And on that day, I'm gonna see, yeah, so for that, yeah, so I just have pictures up on my computer so I can like see what I'm talking about while I tell you, you know. So on that day, I literally had the Maybelline vinyl ink, the NYX brow glue, Maybelline Great Lash mascara, the aloe soothing sun cream from COSRX. This is my favorite SPF, and it's like one of the more affordable K-Beauty SPFs too. I was using my Maybelline Fit Me powder. I'm almost done this, and I want to move it out, so you'll see pretty much all month anytime I wore powder, which I wear sunscreen and powder every day. I'm actually wearing this combination today too, COSRX SPF, and I'm the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the lightest shade. And this is a random face brush I got at a Tianguis. As well, on that day, I was wearing Ellis Brooklyn Après. I have a really interesting relationship with Ellis Brooklyn Après. Like when I first smelled it a couple years ago, I was like, this smells horrible. This smells like alcohol was dumped on you. And I didn't pick up the sample again for a while, but I feel like as my tastes have changed and matured and I've had more exposure, different scents, I really love it. It's like a very like woody, juniper, wintry scent. Again, I don't know if I would get a travel size of it because I don't really buy a lot of full-size perfumes in general. I feel like I just have like, I feel like you'd never get through them, and like I never want anything I have to go bad. I try and use up everything I buy. But if you like juniper-y, cocktail-y, like, I imagine it's like if you're in a cabin in the woods, like during the winter having a cocktail and like, it's a wood cabin, so like everything around you is made of wood and like give the freshness of like pine trees and shit. Yeah, I think honestly it's one of those perfumes that like, I think I would like it more as a candle actually, because it's like very evocative of like a specific space. So like I feel like I want Ellis Brooklyn Après as a candle and like not necessarily on me. Next up. So again, I'm in this picture, you can see like I have dark circles under my eyes, and instead of like covering them up, I decided like, I don't know, like I got like a mohawk thing, I wear bones and like shit, like I'm kind of punk rock. So I was just gonna lean into it and smudge like gray eyeshadow and a silver eyeliner all over this part of my eye, and like just do like a super grungy, like cool tone lip too. Again, like if you have insomnia and you look like shit, that can be rock and roll. So that's what I was thinking about. Pure rock and roll. I had This is like a Barracuda. It's like a men's matte hair wax. I use it to stick up my mohawk a little bit. I don't really like super shiny hair products. It's just like a personal thing. So I always get like a matte hair wax to achieve this look, this pure insomnia vibe. I used the Kaleidos quad that's like all gray, black, and I dropped it. I've had this for like years. I dropped it a while ago and the shimmer broke, unfortunately, but the matte still slaps. So like I believe literally I used like an LA Girl silver eye pencil. I used the gray, the dark gray from the Kaleidos palette, my usual Maybelline Great Lash mascara for the grungy lip. So it's pure MAC. I'm a big fan of the MAC lipstick in Folio. That's like a gross corpsey gray color. And I think I used their dark liner in Chestnut too. I'm a big lip liner lipstick hoe. Phi brow glue again. This is the Hero Cosmetics Force Shield SPF. Again, like I think it's all right. I wouldn't say that like the green really does any color correcting or provides any coverage at all. But I think if you have really, really dry skin or you live in a harsh climate like I do, it's like a mineral SPF that feels like super hydrating and nice. But on my skin anyway, I'd say I'm normal to dry. I have to set it with powder so it doesn't drip anywhere. So like, which again, I once I read that like older women's makeup routines are basically just SPF and powder. So I was like, I'm an aging man. I just got my Spotify thing. It said my age is like 64 in the Spotify rap. So like I want to be on that, like what cool older women are doing. That's what I want to do. Like I don't want to know what like 15-year-olds are doing. What people who know shit are doing, that's what I want to do. Yeah, I do recommend it. You can also, it's like very accessible. You can get it at like Targets. They have a website too. And this day I wore probably my favorite perfume of the moment, which is Ego from Perfumerica. It's like a Mexican perfume brand. This is like a beautiful, citrusy, fresh fig scent with like a nice woody base. I'd say it's one of my like favorite fig perfumes I've like ever sampled. So 10/10 recommend Ego from Perfumerica. Then on this night, I went to the birthday party of the woman I'm seeing and I was just feeling like kind of punk. Actually, I feel like my two modes are like, I'm literally wearing almost no makeup because I don't feel like it. I'm like kind of lazy and punk. Something recently I started experimenting with is like face gems and like false lashes. So on this night, I was just wearing two Kiss like wispy lashes out on the sides and poking out. That was it. Again, I do wear some eyeshadow, but not a ton. I want to wear more. On this night, I was just doing like my wispy lashes, my Maybelline Fit Me powder. I did use the NYX glitter glue and I put like the Fenty Diamond Bomb like all over my eyes and I just felt lovely. Yeah, usual mascara. I used the NYX black bullet lipstick. I prefer bullet lipsticks. Next, I want to talk about the kind of face I put on when like I'm literally don't want to wear anything. So we're talking like SPF, powder, brows, clear lip balm, or gloss. That's fucking it. So again, we have the Hero Force Shield again I'm working through. Maybelline Fit Me powder, which is almost gone. I'm gonna show you. I'll go get it eventually, and I'll open it up for you. Like, she's almost done. I love using up fucking products, dog. This is the Peri Pera lip gloss. I really don't like it. It's a really traditional lip gloss. It's really sticky. It's really goopy. I feel like you can't wear lip liner with it because it eats lip liner. So I'm just using it up. I'm gonna get rid of it. Like, unless a product genuinely gives me an allergic reaction, I'm gonna use it up. Like, I'm not that precious. Like, I don't have to love everything, you know? And if I spent the money on it, I wanna use it up, just like dead ass. And on this day, this is a sample of the Henry Rose. This is their patchouli vanilla scent. What is it? Oh, it's Dark as Night. I'm a big Henry Rose fan. I do not like Dark as Night. I feel like it's like, just like the most basic vanilla patchouli of all time. Like, and again, I like those two notes. I like them apart. I like them separately. This, I feel like I spray it on me. Like, it literally doesn't do anything. Like, this is borderline one of those like one note perfumes you would mix with stuff. Again, I'm a huge Henry Rose fan. I love Torn. I love Char. I love Queens and Monsters. Like, this, I'd say, like, as far as like perfumes that have like vanilla and patchouli notes, my favorite is probably, what is it? Kayali, sugared rum, patchouli. It's, damn, I'll put it up here. I can't fucking remember. I haven't worn it in a minute. That's an amazing combination of like vanilla and patchouli. Like Darkest Night, don't get me wrong, it's not bad at all. Like, it's not like poorly formulated. It's not poorly done. I just kind of spray it and I'm like, this is it. Anyway, next we get into another super minimal day of borderline nothing. I had a lot of shit to do that day and I just didn't have time. So I did the NYX brow glue. I find the NYX brow glue, it doesn't really have much hold. Sometimes I'll use like the little tool meant for like the e.l.f. brow wax in the pot, which sucks. I threw that out a long time ago, but I'll use the tool and I'll like scrape up my brows. I was just using the Fenty Diamond Balm everywhere. This is a little decant. The perfume is a little decant off Etsy of an EBK perfume. I think that's like Ruby Vanilla. Hold please. Yeah, so it's Ruby and Vanilla Intense by EBK. It's one of my favorite perfumes of all time. It smells genuinely delicious. It's like a blood orange soaked like $5,000 cake. And like there's something like kind of like dark and like evil about it that just maybe because it's so fucking delicious. Like I'd say that's like a vampiric ass perfume. Like one of my favorites. I'm gonna be really sad when my little decant is gone because like that shit is hella expensive. So yeah, the notes in here are patchouli, tangerine, bergamot, Madagascar vanilla, amber, gaiac wood, almond, sandalwood, and musk. Like sometimes some people say they really hate patchouli because they find it scratchy. I've definitely smelled perfumes where like I think they're not using like the highest quality materials, but like in general, I'm a huge patchouli fan. I love it when it's earthy. I love it when it's mixed with like gourmand notes and comes off almost cakey. I love it when it's like weird and earthy and stinky. This is like a cakey, refined patchouli mixed, and it's just like, imagine like blood orange like dripping out of like an evil wedding cake in like a cathedral full of bones. Like, fire. So yeah, even if I'm wearing like not very much makeup, I'm always wearing a perfume constantly. Today I'm wearing Angham by Lattafa. I just picked it up because Anna Lauren recommended it. And I really, really love it. Like, it's like a beautiful, like soft, like lavender vanilla that just sticks around. Again, if you don't like lavender, I would not fuck with this. I love lavender. And on this day, I was also wearing another product I hate, but I want to get rid of it. I think it's like the Innisfree No Sebum powder. I feel like it genuinely does nothing. And I have dry skin, so like, I'm not like secreting oils all day long. But I use a powder and like, it doesn't set my sunscreen and I just look greasy. Like, that's not a good product, sorry. Lastly, I want to talk about like my Thanksgiving look, which was like probably the most eyeshadow I wore that week. Now, again, we're doing the Perfumerica Ego again, all right? Can't stop, won't stop, refuse. My usual hair wax. Now, this is a colorful palette. The brand is called like Fantasy or something. I got this off Amazon like years ago because Taylor Wynn recommended it. I was like, I'm not wearing a ton of eyeshadow right now, but I want to have something cheap and colorful around to do different looks when the mood strikes me. This has served me really well for that. I find if you use these shadows by themselves, they're all right. But if you use them with some kind of primer, I've just been using the NYX Glitter Glue as like a primer in general, and I find they stick up pretty well. Like, you can see in the look, like, I used some like yellow eyeshadows and shit. It stands out on my eyes. I find like the mattes and shimmers in here like are kind of mid, if you use a primer with them, they're like better. Again, it's not like fucking Pat McGrath or something. Pretty sure this palette costs less than 10 bucks. So like sometimes you just get what you pay for. Again, I used the Fenty Diamond Bomb on my eyes and as a highlighter too. Because it was like, I pulled out my like full face. So what I do is I mix a green color corrector with a concealer. I really love the NYX Serum Concealer. And I've been using the Hero green color corrector because I got it for free in an order a while ago. So I mixed those, put that all over my face, set it with the Kosas Cloud Set powder. Now, I really like the Kosas Cloud Set powder. It gives a really beautiful finish. But if I'm doing like more hardcore shit, like I'm going out dancing and I'm gonna sweat and stuff, I would use the Maybelline Fit Me 100%. Like it gives you less of a beautiful glow, but it locks you down better. The Kosas literally, I swear half the time I wear the Kosas powder, somebody's like, you have the most beautiful skin ever. And I'm like, thank you. It's SPF and Kosas Cloud Set. Yeah, so. Yeah, then we got my like Tiangi's face brush. This lip combo I really, really like. I'm a big fan of the Maybelline like lip glosses. Again, I can't remember their name. Fuck, I'll put it in here, okay? This is so fucking stupid. But one of my favorite lip liners of all time is the Thrive Cosmetics lip liner in khaki. So I wear that with a lip gloss on top, like, all the time. But because my eye look was pretty big, I like to have like some balance. So like, you know, if I'm wearing gems, like I'm wearing a neutral lip, I don't wear like blush or contour or anything. My face is fat and round. Deal with it. Anyway, I'm running out of space to film, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, haunt, laugh, love. Bye.